This place is a mess. That's what happens when I get busy. When I get busy, I don't even know where this goes. We will organize the bookshelf another day. What do you think, Gray? Now I'm tripping over wires here. When I get busy, the house gets to be a disaster. I think I've showed you this before, probably like a year ago, and I'm cool with it. But I do have time tonight/tomorrow to go clean it up. However, I haven't gotten my run in today. So let's go for a run. I'm gonna tell you what I've been up to. Oh wow, okay. Well, no, it's still raining a little bit. So it is raining only really lightly, which is amazing because it's been raining pretty heavy today. So, okay, lucky me, I get to run in hardly any rain. And off we go. Today is all easy. Anywhere between 10 to 14 kilometers. Okay, so the goal of today's video is more or less just to update you on where things are at for me, because clearly I have not been posting on a weekly basis for about a month now. And it's doubtful that I will be doing so moving forward the way that I was posting anyway. It was a lot of fun to kind of track my training via video posts on a weekly basis leading up to Tahoe, but very time consuming. And I quickly realized after starting back up again that it just is not sustainable. I can't maintain it given everything else that I have on the go. But I still do want to pop in on more or less a weekly basis and let you know how things are going, where I'm at. So, where are things at? Last you heard from me, I was basically stating how well things were coming along, how I was very happy with how my stress fracture was healing, and that is still the case. Still really happy with how things are progressing. In fact, progressing really, really well. It doesn't even feel like I had a stress fracture. Every once in a while I'll kind of feel my foot, but not in a bad way at all. So super grateful to my body for how well it's healed. One thing that I did worry about, about a month ago, I really felt like my training, even though my healing was coming along well, training maybe not so well. I had self-prescribed this lovely run schedule for myself, wasn't able to stick with it. I found that I was second guessing everything I did. And I mean, I think that's not uncommon for coming off of an injury, especially one that takes you out like mine did, like a stress fracture does. And so I would have, say, a 30-kilometer run on the schedule, but I would question, is that too much? Not enough. Right timing. Should I really be doing this? And then coupled with a few bad weather days, things weren't getting done. So you may recall I had been looking into getting a coach a couple months ago now. I looked into getting a coach. The coach that I wanted has a full roster, no wait list. So a little disappointed about that. If anybody has the name of a really good coach who is into coaching people to do 120 milers and 200 milers, let me know. And I had the most interesting thing happen. I had a run coach reach out to me to coach her. And as soon as that happened, I immediately thought, oh wow, this is a sign. I also thought this is awesome. This is a fantastic opportunity to coach someone to their first 100 miler. Super excited about that. But also a sign that me as a run coach, as a nutritionist, reach out to a coach. And so I found a coach, and I have a coach, and I am now being coached. She is both a run coach and a dietitian. So she has both the kind of running knowledge and the nutrition knowledge, which I find very valuable. And, oh, she is an ultra runner herself. She just finished running 622 miles earlier this month. Needless to say, she is a perfect fit for what I was looking for. Amazing. So now that my training is back on track, and I really do feel like it is back on track, I completed my first more than 100 kilometers in 1 week last week. And I also had a really great back-to-back long run. So Saturday I ran 34 kilometers and Sunday I ran 24 kilometers and was feeling good. So super awesome. With that all looking good, I am definitely still on track to run Sean O'Brien 100K. It's 2.5 weeks away. It's gonna be tough for sure. Given my longest run to date is 35 kilometers, or is it 34 kilometers? Given my longest run to date is 34 kilometers. It'll be tough, but it's doable. And I get to go to Santa Monica to do it. So very excited, very much looking forward to that. Little reprieve from this rain and last week's crazy weather. Vancouver got hit with snow.
It is winter wonderland.
This is an adventure. Very deep snow for Vancouver. Very, very deep snow. Crazy. 8K. We'll call that good enough for today. Which, now that I think about it, that's actually pretty cool that I managed to get in over 100K last week, even with all the crazy snow. This weekend, Saturday, I have 40K. Sunday, I have 20K. So I'm looking forward to that. I think those are probably my longest runs before Sean O'Brien, but the beautiful thing is, I have no idea. I can only see my schedule 1 week in advance, and I just need to follow whatever is given to me. Loving that. It's exactly what I need right now. I've had coaches in the past, well, 6 or 7 of them actually. Some great ones, some really not good ones. A few bad experiences just left me with a sour taste in my mouth, and I kind of joked that I was uncoachable. It's all about the fit though. If you have the right fit, it's perfect. Okay, just a little over halfway through this run. I was supposed to run this morning. I always like to get my run done first thing in the morning, but after my big week last week and a couple really early mornings this week, I went to bed totally thoroughly exhausted last night. I'd only had 6-ish hours of sleep the past 2 nights, and then a few nights before that anyway. I knew I wasn't getting enough sleep, so slept in this morning, got a solid 8.5 hours of sleep. I know how important that is now. So that's one thing that I might miss 8+ hours of sleep here and there, but I know that I can't function well if I do it too many days in a row. So listen to my body, got the good sleep I needed, and I plan to get out here this evening, but then I thought, why not take advantage of my flexible work schedule and get out in the light, and I'll just work this evening. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, that does it for today. 11.3 kilometers, beautiful. And next up is the big one on Saturday, 40K. I'll keep you updated. We'll go from there.